another point to make here is, our coming back to the consciousness now. Um, Another point is the conscious agency, our directed intention, let's say, right? Like we choose. I chose to make tea this morning, right? I chose to put the water in the vessel and turn the thing on and heat the water and get the tea bag, and right, makes seems like fairly straightforward. All of that, um, the effect of my choice resulted in a cup of tea that I am aware of. So my conscious agency created a conscious result. But there's a whole bunch of things that were not conscious that were part of my agency. Like when I turned the heater on, I began drawing electricity, and that electricity required the movement of power through power lines, which that power had to be generated somewhere, right? So there was a consequence, an unconscious consequence to my agency, right? So we have this conscious and unconscious agency. The things that we do and we think we're doing them to create something conscious. They also create a bunch of things that are unconscious, right? So this conscious and unconscious um, consequence of our agency, of our choices, also is part of this swirl, right? The whole bunch of things happening as a consequence of our unconscious agency that ultimately may show up in our reality, right? They manifest themselves in our reality, even though we've been unconscious of our role in manifesting them, right? So the more conscious we can be about our agency or about our intentionality, the fewer um, surprises perhaps we may encounter as a consequence of our behavior. Um, and I say that in all humility, I think we live in a garden, and so the more consciously we can cultivate, the more beautiful our harvest will be, right? If we're unconsciously cultivating this garden, which we do because it's a garden, so no matter what it is we're doing, we're gardening. It's a question of whether we're doing it well or not, whether we're doing it consciously or not. Um, tending to the mother as consciously as possible, I think, is a recipe for a beautiful garden. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this morning's meditation. Oh, thanks for listening.